Authorities in Tennessee say at least 22 people are dead after two tornadoes ripped through the state early this morning. Here's a view of the widespread damage in Nashville. At least 40 buildings have collapsed in and around Nashville alone. Tennessee Governor Bill Lee addressed residents earlier today.
Let me just acknowledge tragedy. It is heartbreaking. We have had loss of life all across the state. 4 different counties have, as of this morning, had confirmed fatalities. In Benton County, Putnam County, Wilson County, of people that are missing in different areas, many that are injured and being transported. So I encourage all of you to pray for the families across our state that are facing tragedy right now.
And CNN's Daryl Forges is in Nashville, and we've got him live. So, Daryl, can you just describe the scene there?
Well, Andrew, speaking with people, they are in complete shock after what happened with the severe storms and the tornado that touched down here earlier this morning. Let me go ahead and give you a taste of what's been going on here. Just the damage, the aftermath. Just look at this storefront here. Just the front of it and the side absolutely torn off. That just shows you how powerful the wind speeds were during the storms and that tornado. And as we continue to pan over, you can just see the damage just continues. Tons of debris on the ground, turned power lines, down trees, cars displaced in every which angle, moved like toys. The angles in the viewing here is just unbelievable, just showing the power of those storms and the tornado. Now, we're not sure exactly yet on the wind speeds of that tornado. We're still working to get that information for you. But this whole thing happened sometime around 12:38, 12:41. The tornado warning was dispatched at around 12:36. So it happened so fast that a lot of people really didn't have a whole lot of time to react once the tornado touched down. Now, usually tornadoes kind of just bump and then just go away. This one just stayed flat and went straight through here in Nashville. Right now, we are standing here on Main Street, which is usually a very busy street. It is not busy as of right now because of the cleanup and all the cars that's on the side dangled off to the side. Just the mess is just, it's awful just seeing it. But you just talked about it, Andrew. 22 people have lost their lives, over 100 people in the hospital in critical condition, and tons of people are without a home. And according to state and local authorities, they have opened up some shelters to help those who have been displaced. And they're also doing some other things to help people as well. And also, President Donald Trump will be in town on Friday to survey the damage. And this is also having a big impact on Super Tuesday because the state of Tennessee actually takes part in today's primary, and they're actually had to block off and kind of pause a little bit on some of the precincts in this area, but they're back up and running. But there's still going to be some time and some issues with that later on tonight. So overall, state and local officials have a lot to deal with today when it comes to the storms from earlier, as well as the tornado that really caused a lot of havoc in this area.
And Daryl, tell us a little more about how officials have been responding to all of this.
Well, Andrew, at this point, it's just been ongoing. At this point, there's just so many buildings and so many homes that collapsed that they had to go through and make sure there was no one trapped in those areas. That's why you saw the death toll climb once they found the victims. So at this point, they're hoping that that death toll stays where it is and doesn't continue to climb. But at this point, they're trying to make sure everyone who's been displaced is okay. The American Red Cross is here on scene helping those as well. So at this point, it is just an ongoing thing for state and local government officials and authorities to make sure everyone is being dealt with and handled accordingly because of this disastrous tornado that touched down earlier.
Daryl, thank you. That is CNN's Daryl Forges in Nashville.